Tomorrow we are set to receive the 13th Minecraft 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update snapshot, but at the moment people really do not know what to expect because recently Mojang have been all over the place, adding additions like Grimstone, or should I say Deep Slate now, all the way to the Glow Squid, so it's very hard to predict what Mojang's next move is going to be. But luckily for you everyone, in this video we are going to be talking about how tomorrow's 1.17 snapshot features have actually been revealed by Mojang. So if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here. Only about 8% of you that watch these videos are subscribed, and I do daily Minecraft videos everyone, so you do not want to miss it. But yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get right into the video. So to start off, I'm going to go over what we know with a very high certainty will be in tomorrow's snapshot. If you missed yesterday's video, I definitely recommend you check it out at the end of this one because I'll go into this in greater detail. But a developer called Heinrich Nieberg, I believe it's pronounced, actually says we might tweak it a few more times before release depending on feedback. Now this was actually in response to a Twitter commenter saying, are the ore changes permanent? Now as I said in yesterday's video, we do not know if this is about the ore generation and how it generates around the world and how the ore veins now generate, or if it's in reference to the new textures. But I was told in the comments to yesterday's video that this is in reference to the ore generation, and this is because Heinrich is a developer, not like an artist or one of the artists over at Mojang that makes all the textures. So if this was about the textures being changed, this would have most likely been Jappa responding instead of Heinrich. But yeah, I'm guessing, and with what I have heard, this is about the ore generation, so we do not know exactly what might change, but in tomorrow's snapshot it's very likely that something will be new or at least tweaked about the Minecraft ores. But yeah, that is all we know with pretty high certainty, so let's now go into the speculation with the process of elimination. Now we've used this a lot on the channel to figure out what will be in the next snapshot, and it's not the most reliable method, but it just gives us a good idea of what could be making its way into the snapshots tomorrow. So let's begin with the most likely. As I have said many times on the channel now, I strongly believe that Mojang have broken up this update into sections and will be adding snapshots about it accordingly. So I believe right now they are focusing purely on the caves and the underground of Minecraft, and that's why we've not really saw the goat in a snapshot, or we've not saw the azalea tree because that's above ground. We've not saw the mountains or anything above ground really, apart from the snowiest snow. So let's begin with the lush caves, the dripstone caves and the deep dark. Now I believe that all three of these are very strong candidates for what could be the main focus of tomorrow's snapshot. Now let me explain why. We've already got all of the lush cave blocks and we've already got all of the dripstone blocks. If you missed it, we actually got those in snapshots quite a while back now, it feels like. For example, we got the moss, the glowberries, we got the dripstone block, we got the stalactites, stalagmites, we've got all of those in the game right now, but the biomes themselves do not generate in the world, so we are still currently waiting for this to make its way into the game. And the reason I keep bringing this back up every week and how I believe the lush caves are the most likely, in my opinion, then the next likely big feature to make their way into the game is because all the way back in December we saw Lady Agnes tweeting out about the lush caves and how it is in the prototype phase. Now this is one of the only caves and cliffs features we have got confirmation about that it is currently being worked on. We've not saw anything about the warden or the skulk block or anything like that. We've only saw screenshots of the lush caves in the prototype phase, and this is even more reinforced by what we got in the last snapshot, which was tweaks to the spore blossom, where it now emits even more green particle effects. So it's very clear that Mojang are working on the lush caves behind the scenes, and I believe that any week now these will drop into the game. And the dripstone caves, as I said, I feel like that's in the same kind of boat as the Lush Caves. We've already got some of the items of it, and now all of Mojang need to do is implement it into the game. The hardest part is now done, the cave generation is done, and from what I've heard, the developers are pretty happy with it. We got Heinrich tweeting out, doing a poll, what do you think of the new caves? The majority, by a big mile, says they're perfect, so I'm guessing that this feedback has given Mojang what they need, and they can now move on to work on the biomes that are going into the caves, because do not forget, Mojang could not add these until the caves themselves were done, but it looks like that is now the case. Now the Deep Dark is a bit of a weird situation, because we do not know much about it at all. At the moment, I have people in the comments telling me that what we've got right now, which is the Deep Slate area below Y0, is the Deep Dark, and now I can kind of see your point on that one, but we do not have the Deep Dark officially yet, so we just need to wait and see. And kind of in the same vein as the Deep Dark is the Skulk and the underground structures. Now if you've not saw these, they were shown at Minecraft Live, and they are these kind of mining outposts, I refer to them as, which generate around the Deep Dark, and at the moment we do not have them. Same with Skulk and the Warden, we're still waiting for these, but for some reason I get this feeling that they will not come too soon, because we've not heard anything about them at all. And yeah, to finish up, you probably noticed I've not really talked about the mountains, the goat, or anything above ground, and that is because, as I said, I believe Mojang right now at least are purely focusing on the underground and the caves. It would just be too much for them to completely tweak the caves and how they work underground and then go above ground and tweak the mountains and then go back below ground and add the cave biomes and then go back above ground and add the goat. It's just a bit crazy and all over the place for Mojang to do it like that. I believe they are more organised than some people realise, and that they are actually going to purely focus on the underground before they move to above ground. First the caves and then the cliffs. It's literally in the name, in that order of the update. So that is why I believe what I believe. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video and find it useful, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here. I do daily Minecraft videos, everyone. And yeah, be sure you let me know in the comments what you think will make its way in tomorrow's snapshot, and comment Piggy if you made it this far into the video, and I'll be sure to drop it a heart. But honestly, my final prediction, I believe we will get some ore tweaks, as Heinrich kind of tweeted at and hinted at, and I also very strongly believe we'll get something to do with the Lush Caves or something to do with Skulk, because Skulk is very simple to add, and I believe this will be added before the Deep Dark is worked on fully, where the Warden and the structures are added. So I believe the Skulk is going to come any week now, the Lush Caves are going to come any week now, and it's just a matter of time before we get them, and hopefully that time is tomorrow. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video. Goodbye.